Good afternoon from Sochi as we prepare to get underway for the Russian Grand Prix. The championship battle has some time to go yet, but still expect no quarter to be given here on this circuit that made its debut in 2014 and has already seen some classic racing. It's full throttle for around 56% of the lap here at the Sochi Autodrome, a 3.6-mile run around the site of the 2014 Winter Olympics. 12 right turns and 6 left turns give us a total count of 18, with passing opportunities available into turns 1 and 13. Joining me for the Grand Prix once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's start proceedings by talking about Lucas Weber. There's a new gearbox in the back of that car, which means a grid penalty, and hopefully some excitement as they make their way through the field.
Well, at the end of the day, it's always better to take some pain now than parking it up halfway through the Grand Prix. Let's just hope they can put that new gearbox to good use and get the results they're looking for.
Who got a new gearbox?
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after
yesterday's
exciting
I forgot to turn the difficulty up.
Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position and Jilks completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Hulkenberg, Albon, Butler,
I know.
and George Russell.
I know how to do it.
Grosjean, Lance Stroll and Perez. Verstappen, they've taken a grid penalty. Kubica, Antonio Giovinazzi and Pierre Gasly. Weber and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Right. I know how to turn it. Look, it will be greyed out here. See? It's greyed out. So what you do is you go to quit to main menu. Career, and then keep tapping port there. There you go. That's how you do it. Or 101, just so that I can say ultimate. Nah, we'll go legend. We'll go legend. Legend. Can't change the weather.
Welcome one and all to the Russian Grand Prix.
So now we're on
just a stone's throw from the Georgian border here at Sochi as we get ready to begin the race that served up an absolute cracker back in 2015. A last lap collision between Kimi Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas sparked controversy in that race, so let's hope the racing is just as tight today. Situated just 3 miles from the Georgian border, the 3.6
This is a G29 Maney.
Has 2 notable
Logitech G29.
Turn 1 and then turn 13.
Nothing special.
18 corners in total here, 12 to the right and 6 to the left.
As it turns me to the left and turns me to the right.
130 miles per hour.
I'm good to go.
And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson.
I mean,
to
for
bring you the
its
lowdown
price
for today's
bracket,
race. That was a great podium in the last race.
It's a T300 RS as well.
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the
I've got this as well.
would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
I can't reach it.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position.
As you can see from the top left,
the
I am looking to get some Fanatec stuff when I've saved up the money.
Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Hulkenberg, Albon, Butler, Magnussen and George Russell.
People sat there going, how can you afford a Nissan GTR and Audi R8 and not Fanatec?
Kubica, Antonio Giovinazzi and Pierre Gasly. Weber, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Right, okay, so let's have a look what we got here.
Right, let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
So, wow, that's 84.14 to 84.27. So, my personalised one does me 5 more laps on the softs. Actually, faster to come in on lap 22 rather than 24. Oh my god, they've both got loads of grip left by the time I pit and finish the race. Yep, that's the fastest possible time. If I could do soft, I would, but I can't. Let's two-stop. Let's just out of interest, let's play around with the two-stop. No, this is never going to be faster unless you're Lewis Hamilton. Then the two-stop is faster. Do you get it? You get it? You get it? Why? Look at that. Look how silly this is, right? 18 laps on soft, 19 on soft, and then 16 on a fucking medium. Yeah, let's do that. Is it actually letting me do this? No. I thought not. Worth a shot. Right, we'll select this one. 53 laps, so we want 54.1 laps. Just like that odd one, just for safety purposes. Win the race, or might as well retire. Always pick fastest projected time. Thanks, Pirelli. I know that Cube Jam. That's why I said, will it allow me to do this? Because this is Codemasters, don't forget. And like we always say, nothing surprises me no more with this game. And it wouldn't have surprised me if this game would have just let me pick that strategy then. But it didn't, because like you said, you have to use 2 compounds. Unless, when do you not have to use 2 compounds? When is that rule invalid? It's a very easy answer. Correct, Cube Jam. So, we're 84.16 projected time. That's pretty much the optimum strategy for us. It's a long way to turn 1. Can you hear that? That's pretty cool. It's only if I have the surround sound on. Right, guys. Anybody new in here? I'm just going to warn you now. The start of the race really pisses me off because I can never, ever get away as fast as the AI. I mean, could someone tell me a way to get away? I'm always on maintain optimal RPM. I react as fast as I can to the lights, but yet they just do go faster than me. Shall I just rev the shit out of it? Old school? Starting is an impossible science, yeah. Let's just go for it then, shall we? Yeah, so I'm getting raped again here. That's not that bad, actually. Seeing the Mercedes fight up ahead. Hey! Oh my god, look at them fighting.
Start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Well, there's one lap down. We ain't doing too bad. Look at those Mercedes go. They're gone.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Oh, I'm in the DRS.
Accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode. We have a very worn-out MGUK. Our battery charge speed is suffering, and if it gets much worse, we could be forced to retire.
Are you fucking joking? Oh shit. I think we're in big trouble, guys. Get on the track.
Store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
We're in the shit. We're in the shit. Salamanders there now going, told you. Certainly did. Why can't I stay on the track there?
Gap to car in front is 1.8 seconds.
Struggling to stay on the track on that turn. not expect him to brake that hard. He must have a problem or something. Oops. Problem with that corner is it's blind, you can't see it. I want to check the rest. Oh, before I go any further, mid-session save just in case of any crashes. Well, we've started the race. We managed to do the first start. We didn't do any other starts, just one start. We were gone. Okay, the Mercedes got us. It's to be expected. We're pulling away from the Ferrari. God knows how, but we're pulling away. What else have we got? This Hamilton in front of us seems to be going slow. I've got a feeling he might have had a little knock with Bottas. I've got a funny feeling, and he's got a bit of damaged wing, maybe. No flashbacks used so far. Touch the old wood here. Yeah, decent race so far. Decent race. Cleanest start I've seen you have. Yeah, like I said, I didn't. It's the first. It was my first attempt. Everything just went good. Toggle Fumic is dropping again. Still didn't fix that shit. Yeah, it's not like someone told you that before. It's not like someone told. Oh yeah. Lol. Toggle Fumix to fix that bug. I've toggled it already. Thank you for following Rule Pastroy. Thank you for following Tfuse P1. Is the patch out on PlayStation yet? I don't know, unfortunately. Big W. Thank you for following Big W. Prefer that corner over the uphill first corner at Kota. Do you race on full damage or reduced? I race on simulation damage. So whatever simulation is. Check replay for a look at Hamilton car. Yeah, well, we can check race director incidents, and no, nothing there. He's going really slow, isn't he? I mean, if we have a look at Bottas, Bottas is doing low 36s quite easy. 36.0 there, 36.0, 36.3, 36.4, 36.4. Hamilton 36.9, 37.1, 36.8, 36.8. So Hamilton is half a tenth to 7/10 slower per lap than his teammate right now. Check replay, you say? Let's have a look. How do we check? Oh, we can go into photo mode, can't we? Let's have a look. Do we see any damage there? Can anybody see any damage? Looks all good to me. What about rear wing? Everything looks good on his car. Who's this sexy little who's this sexy little bugger here? Look at that orange beauty. That ain't no broke wing on there. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. I played simulation damage, but then I switched to full as little love taps took off my front wing. Oh, is simulation damage even harsher than full then or something? Right, guys, I'll get back to the race. Just gonna have a couple of vapes. It's more sensitive. Let's just double check actually. Vehicle damage. Yeah, vehicle damage is on simulation. Flashbacks on. Park verme on. Safety car on. Rules and flags on. Corner cutting regular. Formation lap off. Race starts manual. Press interview time limit extended. Tire temperature simulation. Assists is off. Braking assist off. Anti-lock brakes off. Traction control off. Dynamic racing line off. Gearbox manual. The pit is on just because I can't be bothered to drive through the pits and I'll probably fuck it up. ERS manual. But as for the actual driving up here, it's all off. Do you think the improvement on AI in wet weather is too overpowered? I've gone from being a lot quicker to... Ooh, Beely. Do you want to get me started on that? I don't think someone will be too happy to hear me whine again. Okay, here I go. If anybody doesn't like hearing anybody whine, you want to mute your stream or press the X in the top right hand corner now. I'll give you 2 seconds. 1, 2. Whine star. Okay, so the problem with wet is this. Okay? Now, how do I explain this? When a track is completely dry, and as a racing driver who's raced lots and lots and lots, you've probably raced on that track before. You know the braking zones, you know how far you can push the car versus, you know, the wear of your tyres. You know pretty much everything dead on when it's dry. Now, when it's wet, it's a whole different ball game. You don't know whether how wet it is. Is it wet? Is it really wet? Is it just quite damp or just a bit damp or really damp or there's so much levels of wet. Now as a human you can't just go out on a wet track and just fucking do an optimal time first lap. You just can't. It's impossible. You have to lap by lap, corner by corner. You have to find the right braking zones. You have to gonna brake a bit early everywhere, just to because if you don't, you're fucked. You're gone because it's wet, right? So we, as a human, we have to adjust to it. Now we know that to be perfectly true because look at the last race. Not the Hockenheim. Those racing drivers, those 20 racing drivers, are some of the best in the world, right? And look at them; they were all over the place for the first lap. You had one guy braking real early, you had one guy braking real late, and then he went off the track. That's just how it is with humans. We can't. We have to adjust to a wet track. Now, this is where the problem lies. The AI in the wet now can, whatever dampness, wetness the track is, they just drive at the absolute optimal time for that straight away off the bat. They've got no adjustment phase. That's the problem. It's not that they're too fast, because we can technically drive that fast as well in the wet rain, but we can't straight away, whereas the AI can. They can go straight out on some inters on whatever wetness it is, and they can set an optimal time. They brake at the optimal braking zone. They start accelerating at the optimal acceleration. They've got their foot down on the pedal with optimal traction. There's the problem. It's not that they're too fast. It's that they're fully adjusted straight away. Then they're not acting like humans. Okay, they're not humans. They're AI. However, as humans, we can code into the AI an adjustment phase of some sort. It's 2019. I'm sure they can code some sort of adjustment phase into the AI for wet driving. Shoot me if I'm wrong, but I believe that that's possible. Now, wine over. If anybody was watching this on YouTube, I do apologise. Let's get back to the race. What I'm saying is exactly the problem. You're right. You're right. I'm right. You're right. We're all right. I ain't going to make the same mistake as last lap, where I nearly went into the back of him. Come on, Hamilton, put your hammer down. I shouldn't be this close to you.
Data shows the tyres are okay right now. We anticipate good levels of grip for the next few laps at least. Pulling out to second the lap on the car behind.
This is crazy. A second a lap on a Ferrari. Seems Hamilton has put his foot down a bit. I'm out of the DRS finally. There he goes. He's off now. He's off.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.5 seconds. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap. our teammate by 16.0 seconds. Our gap to the car in front is 3.5 seconds. Increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap. Bottas is in the pits. approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Gap to teammate behind is 22.
I gotta see that again. I just love it when I just love it when instead of moving over, they just stop dead in the track. So that you kind of both moving at the same pace, and all of a sudden they go like that towards you because they're stopped dead. It's quite crazy, really. And I have to drive around him. Look. Ugh. He stops there. What the fuck are you doing? That was some good reactions. That was, and not to lose it at the same time. I mean, what was he thinking? And it just stops like that. Nearly took me out. I mean, honestly. Mid-session save, just in case. And it's time for a little vape. Race still going well. Tyres a little bit worn, but we're close to our pit stop. Everything is going smoothly. Touch wood, touch wood, touch wood. Can't adjust difficulty during race. No, we have adjusted the difficulty for the race though. We've put it up to 100. No, but they could implement a progressively increasing difficulty for when rain hits. That's what even out to what you have it set at after. Yeah. Make it a 10-point difficulty progression from start to a few laps in. Fixed. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. But they can still code the drivers just to be slower if it's their first, second, third lap on a wet track. It's just, I mean, it's Codemasters. They're a fucking multi-million-dollar pound company. These tyres need changing very, very soon. Nice to see my fuel is doing okay.
Nico is in for his stop. finish now. We're boxing this lap.
Thank fucking Christ. These tyres are shocked.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They seem to have an issue.
Oh my god, really? Unlucky, son.
Quick word on the tyres. They look okay for now, but we can see the wear. If you can't feel it already, then you'll certainly start too soon. Just be careful.
Yes, I can feel it, thanks.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Get those mediums on, baby. Go, 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 go. Shit, that Ferrari's coming round pretty nifty. Come on, come on, come on.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end.
No, 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 the Ferrari. How the hell have they got that close? Bloody hell.
We're leading our teammate by 23.5 seconds. they're speeding up again, so I expect they've fixed whatever the problem was. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. The gap to the car ahead is 7.8 seconds. gap to car in front is 9.0 seconds. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Hey, finally. That's my first flashback of the race. That's the first one. I'm proud. That's literally like all that way right from the start. Not even a restart, just the first attempt we started. And I've got this far, no assists, into the pit stop, out of the pits, onto my second set of tyres. And that's my first little bit of lack of concentration. Proud of myself. I'm actually proud of myself for that. That's really fucking brilliant. P1 is gone now. You do make me laugh. Oh, they're doing two-stop. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about them doing two-stop. I didn't forget to pit. Oh, we got some followers. Jamie Coop, thank you for following. Bahaya, thank you for following. And Nedax Live, thank you for following. Right, let's get back into here.
Gap to teammate behind is 33.8 seconds. flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 9.7 seconds.
Who come off? Was it just a mechanical failure or an actual crash? Where's the car that's crashed? Give up. Shit, I forgot. Well, I forgot where I paused it. Oh god, I hate it when I do this. Wait, let me have a look where I paused it. Okay, fine.
Green flag. Bottas is stopping now. car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap. Leading our teammate by 39.3 seconds.
There's a second one. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Time for another recap. Bottas is catching us like no tomorrow. I think we've secured a podium place. I think that's a pretty solid result. I'll try and hang on to second, but I think he's going to do a Hamilton pit 20-second behind kind of jobby. It's not a case of how many flashbacks I give myself per race. I try and keep it to a minimum. What it was is I weighed it up. You know, I I used to play with one or maybe two assists on, and I never used flashbacks. And I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna do it the other way around. I'm gonna do it with no assists, but use flashback. And over time, the flashbacks have just got down, down, down. You know, I use it when I first started with no assists. I was using a flashback every fucking corner. You know, and now, as you can see, I can consistently keep going around the track. And then it is 100% this race, to be fair. So I do lack a little bit of concentration here and there. But there's not really a limit. You know, I'm not gonna flashback just because I lost a place or something like that. You know, that was a stupid, silly mistake, which you know, I put the pedal down, I put the accelerator down way too quickly, considering how worn the tires are. It's because I'm in the green. I was just trying to push further. Yeah, so I prefer to play with no assists and maybe use the odd flashback here and there rather than the assists on, because I feel with the assists off, I'm actually learning more because it's harder to drive. So, you know, I have done a couple of races where I've never used one, to be fair, but these are 100% distance races, and if I could get through like this in second without using a flashback, I'd probably be in a real fucking race car. But I'm not. So all is good. Hey, Pace On, thank you for following, much appreciated. Whoa, that was close. Whoa!
charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy. You are 10 seconds behind the car ahead. Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. Okay, clear. Full course caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive delta.
Well, that's fucked my race up. Good and proper. Bollocks, man. It's fucking bollocks. That actually threatens my podium spot now. Because all the cars behind me are going to be on fresher tyres. And there's me thinking, oh, this is the first race without a safety car. Fucking hell. How stupid was I to think there wouldn't be a safety car? Why is there no delta? They really need to show you how far each car is behind the next one. If I pit, I mean, is it possible to hold them off by going into rich and obviously hot lap? Yeah, no, I know it's not good. It's literally the end of the race. I mean, they are mediums. It's not like my best bet is to obviously go into rich mode and try to fend them off. That's the only option. My only option. Oh well, shit happens. Stay behind Raikkonen, really? Come on, warm up, you fuckers. I know, safety car. What you want to do is just keep going round until lap 53. Yeah? Safety car comes out way too easily. For shit that really doesn't need a safety car.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Just in case. I know. Have you not? Have you seen me swerving left and right the whole time? Still fucking cold.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Blue flag, bitch.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Green flag. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Bollocks. I'm just going to be a sitting duck now.
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2. Hamilton's in first place. The car behind is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap. Some information on Bottas. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow. This is your final lap of the race. Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Yeah!
Yes.
Come on!
We're on the podium. Good job this weekend. Great drive. Thank you.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
Oh,
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Jesus, right. Oh, I had no grip. Well, I had grip on, but a lot less grip than the Ferrari, and I knew Bottas had a problem. I just couldn't get around him, so I had to cut through that last corner.
So let's
And I
review
just
the driver
made it.
standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. So,
That
Anthony
last lap.
Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I tell you what, that is one of the most, probably the most exciting last lap I've ever had at a race.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to
Oh,
extend their lead.
cheers, Danny Creamer.
Well, that was
Thank
certainly
you.
an incredible weekend of racing.
Yeah.
Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One
Well,
action
I had
soon.
a problem with my ERS the whole race. It just wouldn't barely charge. So if he gets something go wrong with his car, then I'm going to sneak past. Oh shit, that last lap, I was right on the edge of those tyres' grip. Especially into turn, was it turn 11? Literally, I felt the back end come out a bit, and I had to fucking let go and gain some traction. I was like, oh god. Oh. Wow. Oh. That's going to take some recovering. That is. Oh, what a last lap. And only 2 flashbacks the whole race. Without a restart at the start. All in all, pretty solid. Oh, God. See the back squirming. Oh, took the cone out there. Oops. Shit, adrenaline. Fucking adrenaline. Oh god, my fucking my heart's gonna come up my chest in a minute. Oh, this is the restart, isn't it? Slow-mo shot. I love the slow-mo shot. Oh no! Yes. It's a shame that you can't like skip laps. Like that's gonna take ages to get to the end. It's a shame really, isn't it, that you can't just fucking, you know, like iRacing, right? Where you can just like input lap fucking 11 and it just goes to lap 11. Let's get the view of the Ferrari. Get such a poor getaway. You can't get through there, son. Oh, he's on the inside. Around the outside. Traction, and I'm away. Can't see me at all now because the fucking thing. It's pretty cool watching yourself from the car behind. Yeah, well, pretty speechless right now. Nico finished outside the points, which is disappointing. That result actually keeps us above Bottas in the championship. Constructors above Racing Point. Where did the Racing Points finish? Only one in the points. Nice. Carlos Sainz didn't finish in the points. DNFs. We have Grosjean, Giovinazzi DNF. Incidents. Collision. Verstappen. Okay. Mechanical failure. Grosjean, ignoring blue flag. Grosjean ended up with a 15-second time penalty and then probably gave up. That's quite funny, actually. 5, 10, 15. Ah, fuck this, I'm going home. Oh, shit.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. That was a good race for Lucas. Are you pleased to see him doing well?
Almost as pleased as I am with how our car's coming out. It's nice to see him and his team working so well together. It's always good to see his hard work. Almost as pleased as I am with how our car is coming along.
Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
Maybe, but you can't get complacent. They are. I'm really glad I can live up to it. They are. I do it just to see the smiles on their faces.
Great. Well, that's everything.
No worries, Claire. See you later. Oh, I'm still fucking buzzing from that. Oh. Absolutely demolishing Weber. Absolutely ripping apart Hulkenberg.